I think the fact that we are seeing the NWA Women's World Title defended on Dynamite certainly gives a lot more exposure to the championship, a championship that's been around for many, many, many years, longer than any other women's title in pro wrestling. It's helped elevate that. But I think more than that, the fact that Serena Deeb is the champion and her abilities on TV, seen each and every week on TNT, has helped elevate the title as well.
Being NWA Women's World Champion is a huge honor. It's quite the legacy in pro wrestling, and it means everything to me to carry this championship on my shoulder. It's about pride, legacy, respect, tradition, all the things that are important to me, all the things I value in pro wrestling. And it took me 15 years to get this, and I'm not losing it anytime soon.
She is a classic pro wrestler. She is a black belt technician, which is interesting because she is facing a black belt judoka in Tay Conti. And so I think Serena Deeb has achieved as much as any woman has in pro wrestling and is as technically proficient in the traditional American style of pro wrestling as there is anybody.
I'm from Brazil, Rio de Janeiro. I was born in the favelas. And honestly, nobody believed that I could make it. And guess what? I did. I'm here. I have been working my ass off for over 14 years in judo, jiu-jitsu, training Muay Thai, and almost 4 years in wrestling. This is my chance, and I'm not wasting it. I promise you, I'm not wasting it.
Tay Conti has an advantage every time she steps in the ring because of her athletic background. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, MMA, she can do it all. She is really a complete athlete. And I think she's done a great job of taking her background, a varied background, and being able to put it into a professional wrestling ring and be very successful with it.
The one thing that I would say could be her downfall is that she's spread herself a little too thin. She's, this black belt in judo, blue belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, working up the ranks in Muay Thai, working up the ranks in pro wrestling. If you take your focus off your core competencies, then you kind of suffer in other areas. So if she's spending too much time on the pro wrestling side of things, then maybe her judo or jiu-jitsu begins to suffer.
Tay is an amazing athlete. I do not underestimate her. In fact, I've spent a lot of time with her. I had a hand in training her. Her work ethic is pretty unparalleled, but the fact is this is professional wrestling, and this is my game. Nobody does it better. I prove that every time I go out. I prove that with this title on my shoulder, and she's stepping into my world.
Well, she never trained me. We work in the same place, and she was a coach there, and I was an athlete. But she was not my coach. I was already past it, so.
Tay Conti has a friend in Anna Jay, and that may help a great deal as far as becoming a champion, because the Dark Order has been a very, very tough, very influential, very dominating group in AEW. Silver and Reynolds together have been a great tag team. Now they've got Anna Jay's back, and Anna Jay has Tay Conti's back.
Tainara, she's my best friend, so I'm going to support her with whatever she does, whatever match she has, whatever championship she's fighting for. And if I'm gonna be there supporting her, so is the Dark Order. They will be behind you just like they're behind me.
Do you think that's an unfair advantage?
I don't think it's an unfair advantage because it's just a support system. Everyone has a support system. Ours is just very prominent. We're a family.
You are looking at the next NWA Women's Champion.
I'm very aware. I know about these outside distractions involving Dark Order, Anna Jay being out there. Her and Tay Conti have a close friendship. She's got her back. That's totally cool. I'm focused in the ring. I'll be focused in the ring this match, and I will be prepared for whatever they throw at me.
Tay Conti is going to throw every single thing in her arsenal as Serena Deeb, but I think Serena is enough of a pro, enough of a competitor that has been in world championship title matches before, that she will be able to clench her teeth, to grit her jaw, and persevere through every single thing that Tay Conti has to throw at her.
I'm never going to predict against Serena Deeb. I've many times I will say the person or the team that has more people in the background to help them out would be the favorite. And even though Tay Conti seemingly has Anna Jay behind her and the Dark Order behind her, I'm not going to predict against Serena Deeb. Serena Deeb will successfully defend the NWA Women's World Title.